Can't make me.
Green Room.
We're
Welcome
back. We're back for another one.
Episode 10?
10, I think.
I want to say.
I think we're in double digits.
Well, it's weird because you're uploading them differently.
Yeah, I'm
than
like
when
2
we do
weeks
them.
ahead, so it's always 2 episodes.
I can never remember what we do. Like, I'll check on Wednesday, and I'm like, oh, I forgot we talked about that. But it happens. My memory is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
And when you've been in the business for as long as we have...
When you start drinking, that's when it...
Well,
I'm playing.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I saw that Moana 2 is the best film of 2025. What do you have to say about that?
Funny rage bait. That's all I'm saying.
I saw F1, actually. I was going through a list earlier today of the top box office, or the box office for every film released in 2025. Mm-hmm. F1 did not do well. I forget what was the top one. Stop pulling that out. You pull that out every episode.
I do not pull it out every episode.
You literally do.
No, I don't.
All right.
Bring it up. But I'm just showing off my F1 Steelbook because I love it so much. I love it so much.
Well, why haven't we watched it yet? You haven't showed it to me.
Okay, I saw it 3 times in the theater, and when it comes to me rewatching a movie, I feel like I have to give it some more time until I watch it again. But that time I watched it,
you just kept going back.
I just kept going back, and I'm like, dude, because I have the whole movie memorized by now, so I'm like, I need a break.
Yeah.
But because the idea is with Harry, I texted him asking him if he wants to do an episode since Thanksgiving is next week.
Yes.
While filming this, by the time this comes out, Stranger Things season 5 will be out. Thanksgiving will be over.
Yay!
Crazy.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I bought a fidget spinner. Well, I didn't buy it. I brought it. It's like a ninja star. It's kind of cool.
Dude,
we're bringing them back, baby.
I didn't even have fidget spinners as a kid. Everyone had one, and then would go to Walmart and see the whole line of them there.
Do you want to try
it out? And they're
dude, that's a good weight.
I think someone has given me one before.
Man, they died off pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, whoever came up with this thing though and got rich so quickly, I wonder what they're doing now.
Well, it's the same thing. They have silly bands, and there was a bunch of mood rings. I think were a thing.
They still kind of are.
Yeah.
With some of the weird girls out there.
Girls aren't even real. Anyways, so far the highest grossing film of 2025 is. Do you want to guess?
I want to guess. It's either gonna be something like BS. I mean, you said Moana too.
Well, it's actually I forget which one. 2 is. Moana 2 is 32. Oh, Ballerina beat it.
Good. Good. I'm gonna take a guess.
Much.
How about?
I keep forgetting that Mickey 17 came out this year.
Oh yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
No.
Oh, you.
I only have Parasite by Bong and Snowpiercer. Those are the only 2 I have of his.
Okay.
But if we go to Barnes & Noble Criterion sale, I'm gonna drop probably $200 on some of them. Because
really?
I mean, 50% off. That means they're $20 each. So 5 for $100.
Yeah, to each their own. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. So number 1. So it can't be F1. You said that already.
It can't be F1.
Weapons is R-rated, so it can't be that. Has to be low. I don't want to say something stupid. I don't want to say Jurassic World or something like.
Jurassic World Rebirth is number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
Yes. I'll give you.
I'm not looking it up. I'm just looking at the movies I watched to remind me which ones are in this.
You did see this one in theaters.
Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
Nope.
No.
That's 9.
Okay. Sinners.
Nope. That's 5.
Superman.
That's 3.
Fantastic Four.
That's 6.
Dude, I'm gonna say every single one. You said Tron Ares.
Nope. No, dude, that's not even.
wait, Minecraft.
Yep.
Yeah.
It made $423 million.
Wow.
And then Lilo and Stitch is close behind it, only $200,000 difference. And then it's Superman.
Do you want me to go on another rant about how much I hate when they do live action remakes of stuff?
How to Train Your Dragon was number 7. But here, get this. So Captain America: Brave New World, that one beat Mission Impossible.
Dude.
And Thunderbolts is number 10.
Okay.
F1 is 11. So Thunderbolts beat F1. Did you watch Thunderbolts?
I did.
Okay.
I liked it. I I feel like the ending saved it though, because it was kind of like generic Marvel whatever.
Right.
But then the ending was actually something semi different. But it was like they incorporated a lot of like mental health things in it, which I love. That's good. But they kind of were like force feeding, like not baby feeding.
Right,
you.
right.
Like they were just like like believe in yourself or like I don't know, something like that.
Cliche stuff.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend, and he said he loved Black Phone 2. He said it was one of his favorite movies.
I
Would you agree with that, or is that kind of...
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I thought you did.
I rewatched the first one
Yeah.
with two of my cousins to prepare myself because I haven't seen it since it came out back in 2022. So I'm like...
And now it's like...
Now I'm waiting until it's good quality on a very legal website. And then I'll just watch it randomly sometime because I heard it's a really unique sequel, which I like a lot. Because, I mean, how the first one goes does not look like how the second one goes at all.
So it's
Do you know any about it?
No.
First one,
Ethan Hawke.
First
that's
one
all I
is
know.
about kid gets kidnapped by Ethan Hawke's character, the Grabber, and there's this black phone starts ringing, and it's all the previous victims that were in the basement, and they're all like giving him tips on how to escape. So it's really cool. It has like that supernatural aspect. It isn't too spooky, but it's still like weird. And
Should
the
I add
second
it to
one
the
looks
list,
like it's
then?
all about the Grabber just haunting him still because, as you can tell, he escaped
Right.
at some point.
All right, I will add that to my list because...
Black Phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We'll
good.
see if I get to it this week.
Okay. And I won't say too much about it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's it for whatever. Just the
I feel
opening
like...
yap
Well, I
was.
wanted to say that I feel like you're always mean to me in that I'm always like, I want to go watch this movie in theaters. Would you want
Oh.
to come? And you're like, no. I was like, this movie looks interesting. I would go watch this. Do you want to join? No.
You
Go
brought
for
up you brought up watching Instant Family.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what it's called. Instant Family?
Yeah.
No, it's the
With Braden Fraser, right? Prove me wrong.
Rental Family. You dumb
Oh.
frick. I had to look that up because I'm retarded. I want to go watch it, but it's not showing in the theater closest to us, so I would have to drive like 12 or 16 miles to go see
Yeah,
it.
it would be like an AMC or whatever.
Yeah, and I do want to go watch it because I've read reviews and it looks really good.
I do want to see. I don't know. There's something about going to the theater. Depends on who you're with.
Yeah.
And what the thing is. Like,
Why wouldn't you
most
want
of
to
the time,
watch that though?
well, most of the times I go to the theater, I want it to be something big sets, big explosions, big stuff going on. F1, Jurassic World, Ballerina, all of them.
You want to
the Marvels. It's fun just seeing action on big screen. I'm not saying dramas are not good.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
Like Begonia. I like that a lot on a big screen. It still had elements to it, whatever. But I don't know. There's some movies that I'm just like, I don't know.
Like Avatar. Like, you have to watch it in theaters if you're going to watch it at all.
Definitely. And I'm fairly convinced I'm going to see the third one in theaters if you want to join me.
No. I'm not. We're respectfully.
I might honestly try doing that as a first date, but who knows?
Respectfully, it would be fun to go watch it in theaters, but I have to watch the first two, and I don't think that's a commitment I'm really willing to make.
Just watch a 5-minute recap. That's all you need. That's all you need, bro. Just skip the first one as a whole. Second one's beautiful, but that's it. Oh, wait. Speaking of James Cameron, Avatar, because we watched Alien and Aliens, so we're going to be talking about it.
Yeah, but
Aliens was directed by James Cameron, but I found a comment on Instagram talking about James Cameron Avatar.
Yes.
And I love this description for Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
He says, James Cameron just wanted to make blue Pocahontas movies about some wheelchair guy who wanted to clap alien cheeks. That cannot be more accurate than what the first one is all about.
Okay.
This guy is crippled, and then he gets into the body of something that can walk, and he's like, whoa, I want to say it like this. And look, there's Smurfette over there, it's like, one of a kind, yeah.
I guess.
Anyway, yeah.
That's kind of what the basis of the book that I was reading last week, The Peripheral.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. It's like, Well, I looked into the show and I was like, I'm not watching that. But the concept is really cool. It's basically like these people live in a server, but it's like 70 years in the past, and they call it the stub. And so there's people that are trying to prevent the world from being bad. And so they have the people in the stub come to their world through peripherals.
Okay.
It's cool. It's like a transferring of
It looks
consciousness.
cool.
William Gibson. He's a great author.
Okay.
Um,
Were you watches for the week? Watches
for the week. I was busy this week.
Yeah, busy watching.
I caught up some stuff. I watched. Well, what did you watch? Let's start with you.
Let me find. Okay, so the first one I watched. Wow, I did watch it this week. I already forgot. My Neighbor Totoro.
Yep.
I watched it because, as I said in the previous episode,
I was there when you bought it.
I had 4 of them, and I'm like, I want to watch these, so I watched one of them, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just vibes. Like, you've seen it, right?
Oh yeah, it's been a while, but it's
so my sister was saying it's like really weird, and she didn't like it, so I wasn't really expecting too much out of it. But dude, Totoro was such a vibe as like just a character. He was just really big. And he was just like, he would just be standing there just doing nothing, and it was just great. Like,
it's great.
It's just a good movie. Like, I don't know. And like, I haven't seen Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle in a while. So like, this is like the reopening of Studio Ghibli movies. So I'm like, oh.
Now you have to go down the path.
I honestly am like, dude, what if I just buy all of them?
But they're just wholesome, enjoyable films. The art is beautiful. I bet on your big screen it's very nice and encapsulates all the emotions.
Yeah, it's great.
That's why we should watch. I'm gonna keep saying this. We should watch Your Name and Weathering with You because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I do want to watch Your Name at some point. I just don't know when. Yeah. So yeah.
Subtitles.
I honestly don't care. I'm not fighting that battle. Okay. The only thing I'll fight is it has to be subtitle if it's live action. That's the only thing I'm like it needs to be.
Right.
But animated, I'm more.
You're 50-50. I could easily convince you. The soundtrack, Radwimps, love that band.
Okay.
They're very, very cool.
I watched Batman Gotham Knights.
Okay.
Because I have a 18 movie collection of Batman comic book movies. And I was like, I haven't seen this one. And I heard it's the 4th installment to the Dark Knight trilogy, directed by Christopher Nolan.
Really?
It's the 4th one. That fills in some gaps between Batman Begins and Dark Knight.
Do you agree? Like, it is the 4th Dark Knight movie?
I think that's just, it's in the same universe. Like,
okay, it's that same version of Batman.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I fell asleep halfway through. It's just 6 different...
You gotta work on that, man.
It's just 6 different short films that are just all put together. What I remember was just all right, you know. I mean, a lot of the comic book movies, I'm not really vibing too much with. Like, they're cool. They're only like an hour 20, so it's like easy watches, you know. But yeah. Then I watched this year's Frankenstein with Oscar Isaac.
I heard good things about that.
Yeah. Probably have to rewatch it at some point.
Whoops.
Because it was good. I've been thinking about it like every single day after watching it.
No
really.
kidding.
Okay, so I'll be honest with you. I've never really read Frankenstein. Never really watched any of the OG Frankenstein movies. You know, whatever. So I didn't really know what the actual story is for Frankenstein. Because I know that he becomes this whole thing, you know, and he's like knowing that he doesn't belong, you know, whatever. And then he's like, yo, make me a partner, basically. And that's about it from what I remember. But seeing a whole 2.5 hour movie and how it's told is beautiful.
Okay.
It's like the opening just shows like Frankenstein with like his hood up. You can barely see him. He's just killing people. And he's like, let me get to like Dr. Frankenstein, you know? And they're like, yo, this guy's weird. And then Frankenstein's like, yo, let me tell you my story. And then it's just big old flashback of his whole like life story and how he like made Frankenstein, how he made the monster. And then it switches to the monster's point of view. And like what happens after the events of what the doctor just said. Really fascinating of just how he like was living and like what he was doing and like how he learned, like how he got smart. Really cool. And then like just all kind of like came together at the end. I liked it a lot. Then I watched Christine, which Stephen King book. And you know who directed it?
Kubrick.
No. John Carpenter.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I meant.
What? Yeah. Okay.
I read your review and I was like, oh,
Whatever you say, buddy.
that's my bad.
I liked it. It's probably the first movie I've seen that makes a car terrifying in ways. And it's just a normal car. Like, they don't put, like, teeth on it or anything, like, freaky.
Right. What was the gap between The Thing and Christine? Because Carrie, that's another Stephen King book, right? And that movie's pretty well known. Tarantino talks a lot about it in his book.
That movie came out in like 74, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
That's the gap. Yeah, because The Thing was 82 and the Christine was 83.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally like the year after.
He's like, he read a book. He's like, all right, I'll make this into a movie.
Carrie was 76.
76.
And there's 2 other remakes.
Was George Lucas a producer on that one?
Of Carrie or Christine?
Carrie. See, that's funny because it's like, never mind. I don't know.
Okay. I liked it. It had a lot more 80s cheesiness in it than it needed, because the whole thing about it was there's just like this nerdy guy that gets bullied insanely all the time, and then he finds his car and he gets like not attracted to, but he gets like obsessed with his car, and he's like, I'm gonna fix her up, make her look good, and then he like just pulls up like a week later and it's like perfect condition.
Mm-hmm.
And he just has like the biggest ego known to man. He's like dating like one of like the hottest chicks in the school type of thing, and like his buddy was like trying to get with her. Like, it's a whole thing. But I don't know, it's just really cool seeing like this guy be this nerdy guy become like a monster in ways because of his car. And the car has some really cool scenes in it.
Okay.
I listed them in the review, but the car's on fire at one point, chasing someone, really cool. You see the car, it's like all damaged up, like a bunch of bullies broke in, like dented the whole sucker, smashed the windshields, whatever. And this nerd guy was like, yo, show me what you can do. And you just see the car just like start like bending back and it like fixes itself. It's really cool.
Okay.
They filmed that in reverse.
Yeah, Carpenter knows his effects.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, really quick, what I was saying was, so apparently Brian De Palma, he directed Carrie, and they had joint auditions, George Lucas and De Palma. So he had auditions for Carrie, and then George Lucas did his auditions for A New Hope.
Oh.
And so
Okay.
some actors auditioned for one film and were offered roles in the other. So that's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Friends, we love Friends.
Yeah.
Not the show, but like just in general, like
Definitely not the show.
I've never seen it.
And yesterday I watched Hereditary with
Yep.
my cousins because we do movie nights, I guess, now. And it was fun. It was terrifying, of course, so we were all like... There was times when I was like in the fetal position, like I was full like tucked in with my legs, and I'm like, no, I've seen it before. And there's just moments and I'm like, oh no, I know it's gonna happen, but I forget how.
That's your first time you saw that movie?
No, I've seen it before.
Okay.
It's just been a
A
bit.
while, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now the main event of what Micah has seen, because Micah has seen some movies that I recommended, and you liked them a lot, so that's a good thing because we have.
You
more
give
stuff to
yourself
talk
too
about.
much credit. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so first off, I watched Poor Things because I was interested, because I liked Begonia a lot.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was like, it's
yeah.
the same director and it's Emma Stone. I gave it 2 stars, and I want to read my review because I really liked my review.
Oh yeah, it was very elaborate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I worked hard on it. So I say the excessive sex and nudity makes this film near unwatchable. The actual plot doesn't start until an hour in. There's like a whole thing where she like is a prostitute for a while, and it's just
Yeah, I was looking into it after I read your review because I'm like, oh, it's that bad.
It's not great. However, its strangeness and unpredictability is endearing, and the characters, though each proportionately damaged, are heartfelt in their triumphant moments. The use of color, or lack thereof, because like the first half hours in black and white, was continually staggering. The setting and alternate technology this world boasts of was unique and unlike anything I've ever seen before. I enjoyed the transition sequences and the metaphors were profound. She travels a lot, and so they're like introducing new places, and it's just like an abstract world. It's hard to explain. Willem Dafoe is in it, and I was like, Willem Dafoe, I love that guy. Mark Ruffalo's in it, and I guess he does a good job because you hate his character and you want to punch him in the head. But anyways, I in the credits it said this movie was based off of the book, and I was like, that makes sense. That it's so weird and feels like all over the place in a sense. So if you're gonna watch this movie, you should probably read the book first because I'm sure that explains a lot of things. But there were some really deep moments, I think. Like, so the whole thing is, so the beginning of the film, Emma Stone's character jumps off a bridge, kills herself. She gets found by a surgeon, and she was pregnant. So he takes the brain out of the baby and puts it into Emma Stone's body. And so Emma Stone is like an adult, but she has the brain of a child. So they're like teaching her all these things. There's like a caretaker that comes in. They eventually get married. Really sweet. Love that guy. And it's strange because you just see the evolution of her like growing up, being childish, but then also exploring things and trying to find out who she is. And she runs away for a little while with Mark Ruffalo's character, and they're like on a cruise ship, and she sees all these poor people. That's why it's called Poor Things, and she wants to give them money. Just a strange film. I feel like only the director could have made that. But I didn't love it, but it was all right. I watched Aliens,
which we'll talk about
later,
that's because that's a showcase for the.
That's
day.
a great one.
Yeah.
So we watched Alien last week, and I still haven't like added it to my because I was like trying to write something, and you're like, you should let it soak for a little bit. So I was like, okay. And I just
let it soak too long.
I let it soak too long. I watched Weapons. I like the intro when the kid is talking. I liked how you don't see anybody's faces until Justine's character is introduced, which was pretty cool. Intro, fascinating, great setup.
Yeah.
The freaky way the kids run, scary.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Did you like the different point of views switching, and you like learn gradually a little bit more what's going on?
I did like that.
And then you switch over to Marcus, and you know
it's about to go down.
It's going down.
Yeah. Great movie. James is you hate him. He's such a scumbag, bro. But he's like checking all the locked doors.
He's so
he grabs the kid's backpack and takes like her Kindle tablet thing and tries to pawn it off. But yeah, he's funny. He's
Him and the cop is like the best duo in like
it's
any
pretty good
film for a while. Yeah,
I did like how it like the character arc will end and it'll go to another one, but then it just like kind of brings you to this one point, and then you're like, oh, this is happening, and then it goes to and back in time a little bit.
Yeah,
carries on from there. Archer, great guy. His son is a brat.
Yeah,
because he chucks the pencil at
Yeah.
Alex.
When you figure out that that's who his son is.
I was like, oh, this guy.
I did like that, though, because it was like, this guy loves his son, but his son's a total scumbag.
Yeah.
But you're still rooting for him because it's like, it's his son still.
Mm-hmm. That was really good. Like, the family ties.
Dude, Alex, whoever plays him, amazing.
Good.
Being
good
like that child level and like just, he was so good. Like, yeah.
It's a good movie. I didn't feel like it was like the best thing I've ever seen, but it was a good thrill. I did love the storytelling. I will say I didn't like how dark the freaking rooms were. Like, there were just some scenes where I literally could not see anything. And I'm like, bro, what is this? But really good.
What do you think of the ending? Because some people didn't like the ending. They thought it was too cheesy.
Cheesy. Oh, when she gets...
Yeah, when she's
Oh,
running.
I love that part.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was like the highlight. I was like, get her. All these kids breaking through windows and houses, like, get her. And they get her, and you're not disappointed.
Yeah.
That was gnarly. I loved it.
Yeah.
Rip her body.
You saw the video I sent you. Because I had that saved for like a month or something. And I'm like, whenever Micah sees this, I have to show it to him.
Yeah.
Because I just thought it was mind-blowing how many, like, different films Zach Cregger watched, and he was like, I'm putting in this.
All of it,
really
yeah.
Cool.
No, it's really good.
It kind of makes you wonder, though, if Jordan Peele had the rights to it, how would have it looked? Honestly, though, I think Zach Cregger did an amazing job still.
Has he done anything else?
Zach Cregger?
Mm.
He did Barbarian. That was his first one.
Okay.
And then he did Weapons. Both.
Okay.
Barbarian is a lot weirder because it's basically like, yo, there's a basement. You know, that's kind of weird. Whoa, there's a basement within a basement. Yo, there's a basement within a basement within a basement. Like, it just
keeps going.
Yeah, like, it's just absurd, and it's hilarious.
I think you told me about that one before.
It doesn't have a physical. I literally can't buy it, sadly. That's why when Weapons was released, I'm like, I'm buying it right now.
Right.
Just because. And you saw Circle.
I did.
Which I recommended to you.
5 stars. Put it on my favorites list.
Because I like it so much.
Okay, don't take too much credit.
I'm not taking credit. I'm just saying, like...
Yes.
So, did you like that it felt real time? All of these people trying to figure out what's going on. Then they find out that they can vote. So then they try to figure out who to vote off. And it's like, oh, let's get the criminals first, you know?
I loved how unique it was. Like, it easily could have become bland. And you're like, oh, I know it's going to happen. Yada, yada, kind of boring. But the way that the conversation evolves, different things that they try, the way that they turn on each other and try to save one another, there wasn't a dull moment, honestly. I was like an hour and 25 minutes, like perfect length.
Yeah.
Such a unique, like, it's just an idea, basically, that they made a whole movie off of.
Yeah.
And
it's like if 12 angry men could kill each other.
Right. That's literally exactly what it is. And, like, it's so well done because... the camera keeps panning out and you just keep seeing all these different people and it's like, oh, it's going down and it's going down and it's going down.
There's a couple people in there that like wait, I remember seeing you like do this, and they're like, oh, get him out of here, you know? And then they do, and then they find out that guy was a liar the whole time or something. Like, I don't know.
I think it does a really good job at portraying and exploring a lot of different aspects of humanity. So the people try to judge each other and they're like, well, you should die because you're old, or you should die because of this. You know, what good things have you done in your life? That sort of thing. But there's almost like you don't win. Like, there's no winning.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Yeah. I mean, the end is proof to that.
The end is brutal.
Hold up.
Yes.
Spoilers for Circle.
Please go watch Circle because
it's been on Netflix forever.
I'll tell you what. Like, the ending blew my mind. I was like, no freaking way.
Yeah. So
that guy.
Last warning. So
scumbag.
At the end.
Worst of all.
The end, it's the dude. It's the kid, and then the pregnant girl,
pregnant woman.
Yes.
And the pregnant woman is like the
entire
main character, if there is any main character.
The entire time. They're
You're rooting
like,
for her.
Make sure this kid and this girl makes it through. So, like, the whole time, they're kind of, like, you know, protecting them, whatever.
And then they turn on her.
That guy, he literally doesn't say much throughout the entire movie. He's just kind of there. And then, like, at the end, what happens? Like, do they vote for... you have to enlighten me, because I forget how they kill each other, basically. But the dude lives.
So, yeah, basically... it's a whole thing. Like, the pregnant woman, she's 2 lives, she should live. Oh, we should let the kid live too. And there's just screaming matches, and they all turn on one another. And so the guy's like, it's okay, I'm gonna step off, you step off too, we're gonna let the pregnant woman live. And he's like hyping up this little girl. He's like, you're so brave, you know that? Okay, we'll go on 3. She steps off. She dies, but before the timer runs out, he votes for the pregnant woman. So the pregnant woman dies, and he is alive. And I love what they do because...
Winner, chicken dinner.
The timer keeps going down, and he's like... He freaks out because he's like, did I just do all that for nothing? And it really just brings out the just horribleness of humanity. And I thought honestly that it was going to end like, oh, this was a government experiment. Nobody died. Everything's okay.
Nope.
No. So
Theoretically,
it's weird because the baby, he has to vote for the baby too because he kills the mom.
Oh yeah.
And he ties with the baby, which I guess he kind of did the right thing because the mom was dead, so he had to kill the child because the child wouldn't have lived anyway. But it's horrible.
Yeah.
Anyways, he gets out. He just stands next to a bunch of other people as all these alien ships are just going around. No happy ending, but
I just find it crazy though that it's like, what if you get everyone in the world and you put them all, like, how many people was it? Like 50? Yeah, 50 in a circle. You have that many everywhere to like condense the population, and just whoever wins just lives again. And just also studying like the humanity of us.
Oh yeah.
Just because I feel like that's kind of what like
that was the
story
point.
was.
Right.
Yeah.
You see good people sacrificing themselves. They say, okay, I'll step off. And then you see the absolute worst of humanity. There was like one part that like really upset me. It was like when all four of they die. So there was this girl, I think the married couple, which were not married, and then the Marine, and like they all tied and just boom, 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 they all died. And I was like, great movie.
Yeah.
I want to see what else those kind of guys did, but just wow, it makes you think.
Yeah,
but it's really good. Just like a bunch of moral dilemma and quandaries, which I love. And then I also watched Uncut Gems.
You have to enlighten me about this because I haven't seen this in a while.
Oh, did you watch it?
I've seen it. Well, because people say it's like the best Adam Sandler movie.
He's
like,
pretty good.
Of course,
man.
I have to see it. I don't know. He plays a scumbag. He does some weird things throughout it.
Yeah.
And
did you see my review of it?
I think I read it. Let me hold up.
It's just one line.
Yeah. I'm not reading it out loud just because.
It's true though. They have Passover and they're okay.
Like
I'll read it. I said it's basically Wolf of Wall Street but more Jewish, and like he's Jewish, his family's Jewish. The movie, I had to do like a palate cleanser after because it's literally, they're from New York, so literally the entire movie is just people yelling over each other, tons and tons of language. The opening was disgusting. He's getting the colonoscopy, and it's like you see the gems and like the universe, and it just transitions, and it's gross.
What did you think of? I'm just diving right into it. What do you think of the ending?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Well, brutal.
Okay. 'Cause that's like the only part of it I remember. In a way. Yeah.
It's brutal. I mean, he won, but he lost. And it's just, I don't know, it's just very interesting. Like you see, like there's no really good people in this movie. Like everybody's kind of a flawed individual. He has a lot of people that want to collect debts. He keeps making deals and making money, but then he keeps spending the money and betting it so that he really has like no cash in his hands. The Weeknd's in it, which is kind of cool. And that basketball player.
LeBron?
No.
Kobe?
Casey? I don't know.
Steph Curry?
I don't know basketball players.
I don't know them either.
Casey something. But I was like, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
But I did like it. Like, I didn't turn it off, I guess. And I could have. So there is that. It is a brutal movie. But I think it was enjoyable in a sense.
Yeah.
I have like a picture on my phone and I didn't even know it was from the movie, but it's like a meme kind of. It's just like the guy sitting in the locked door and he's just like. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alien.
Or
would you like to talk about anything else?
Alien is great.
Alien was good. Ridley Scott.
Yep.
I can see. Oh, wait a minute. Haha. Yes. Alien was good. I can see why they gave him a big budget for Blade Runner. Because Alien made a lot of money.
Yeah. Aliens! No, I'm joking.
Alien. Okay, so the budget was $11 million. The box office was $109. million. So they made good money.
Oh, yeah.
Right off the bat, you have everybody eating dinner together and having a good time, camaraderie. And I guess you're kind of like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. I'm sure everything's going to be A-okay and nothing bad will ever happen.
Mhm.
Because otherwise there would not be a movie, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's such a slow build. I remember I first watched this with my mom because she was like, "Man, this movie was so terrifying," and we're watching it and we're like, "Wow, this is like really slow."
You're just
And then
bored,
like when
yeah.
I started going, it was going, which was great. But I mean, watching it now, I still love it a lot.
It's
I'm like,
good. I wonder if it was like the first of its kind, like that kind of setting, like horror in a sense, because I don't know much.
Stuck in one location type thing.
Kind of like an animal or monsters picking them off one by one,
Okay.
like that kind of trope. Because
Yeah.
the Thing was
I mean-
82 and that was 76, maybe. I don't remember when Alien was. I think it was 76.
Alien.
Yeah.
79. But well, I'm thinking like, you know, like, all those creature features from like the 50s, because there's the Thing from Another World, there's the one with a big octopus.
I've
there's
never watched any of these,
Godzilla,
but yes.
King Kong, all of them.
Okay.
I don't know how they did it, because I don't know if that was. I mean, War of the Worlds also from 57. I don't know how they incorporated that. If they did do the whole one off, I honestly want to check out the Thing from Another World because that's the OG, and I want to see if it's the same thing as like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a really good question. Seeing like if that's how that trope started in a way. I love that trope, honestly.
It holds up.
Because you don't really even know what's going on. And Final Girl, which one of the first Final Girls, I'd say.
Yeah.
Besides, I mean, Black Christmas would have been 74, and that would have been Final Girl. Halloween,
Yeah, that you're
Friday the 13th, all of them.
protagonist.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Alien is really good. I feel like the effects hold up still.
Yeah.
And just the just like the technology and stuff they boast, phenomenal. I love the twist with Ash.
Yeah.
He's an android and you're just like
Yeah.
you have no idea that
Yeah.
that was going to
Well, because he's like spitting out milk, and it's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And you see him get
He's
hit
like
by
sweating and
Yeah.
just like
You see him get
hold
hit
up.
by the bat or whatnot, and you see his whole head just, but
Yeah.
he's still going. It's like, whoa, that is not.
The whole communications like with him and Mother, and that they're like keep the alien alive, keep it because it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect life
And
form.
it says that like the crew don't matter.
Yep.
Like they're like what, second?
Yeah, everything else
Whatever,
is
yeah.
secondary.
Yeah.
Great. Jones, the cat, the orange cat, best character.
Yeah.
Even though
One of the best scenes though. We'll get into the chest burster then, but one of the best scenes though is the guy that's in the dark room and there's all the chains hanging over
Yep.
top of him, and you just see the chains, and then hidden in plain sight is the one and only alien just curled up in a ball. I'm
iconic.
like, that's
Yeah.
crazy because it's like it's literally right there, but like when you're seeing this in the theater, some people would have even missed that.
right, you have no
entirely.
idea. It's amazing. Jones, you get mad at the cat for a little bit because the cat causes the main character to do stupid things, Ripley. But like, you also feel bad for Jones because she just like shoves him in the cage, and then she's like running, and the cage is just like going
Yeah.
back and forth. It's like the poor cat.
And the other thing I like is you don't know who the main character is.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, Captain, you know, maybe the
especially
android.
especially
Yeah.
at the beginning,
Yeah,
because
at
it's
the
like,
beginning,
oh,
yeah.
everybody's getting off. They got to fix the
Yeah.
ship. They got to do all these things.
And then one of them gets face hugged.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, wow, he's going to die probably. And then he's fine.
Then he disappears. The alien disappears, and you're like, oh,
Something happened. And then
everything's good.
yeah, they're all having dinner together again, you know, like reuniting, you know. He's like, you know, how's been whatever. How did it feel having an alien's tail in you or whatever. And, you know, they're just all vibing whatever. And what happens? Something's hitting his stomach. Something ouchy, you know.
Owie.
Ow, yeah,
He
owie.
starts screaming.
Yep, lays on the table. You know how they filmed that sucker?
No.
I don't know, like, personally how they actually got the thing through his chest and whatnot, unless they just really did it right there. But all the crew,
It's actually a documentary.
all of the cast, they knew what was going to happen. They didn't know how it was going to be done though. So all of their reactions were like legit because they still didn't really know
That's
how it was
great.
going to look. Because like they did a couple takes, but the alien didn't protrude through, so it didn't really work.
Yeah.
And then like
Like,
got
we
the
need
take
genuine-
of seeing the alien shoot through this guy's chest and the blood shooting at
Yeah,
all of them.
that was great.
And you see the alien just hop out and just run, which right before that scene I asked you if you ever seen Spaceballs. The reason I asked you this happens in Spaceballs, and the actor that plays the guy that gets chest bursted, he's the one. And like he like starts freaking out on the table, and then like the thing shoots out, and he's like, "Not again!" And then he like dies.
Oh, that's funny.
And then the alien runs on the bar and starts singing. It's really stupid,
Okay.
but it's iconic.
It's a parody movie, right?
Yeah, it's like it's a parody of Star Wars, Star Trek,
All of them.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
All of them.
I liked how like everybody was kind of covered in his blood. I thought it was really good. What else did I like? I really like the characters. Like each of them, like it is a trope for sure, but like it's done in a way that is just so refreshing. The alien is like not terrifying, but you're genuinely like, if this happened to me, that would suck.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I would hate that.
Well, because the alien is literally a perfect organism. The blood being acid.
Right.
Like that's the smartest thing ever, because it's like you give him one little ouchie,
and you're cooked.
Yeah.
Which
and
you
then
see in aliens.
they're like, yo, let's burn this sucker. It's like, that's smart. But
the whole thing with the guy in the vents, and then that was brutal.
Yeah. And they're telling him, he's like, yo, he's like right on top of you, better move. And then he just moves right into the alien's face.
And then he comes back, and you're just like, holy smokes. He's like duct taped to the wall, and he just says, kill me. And he's like,
and she starts burning them all. Cold scene.
I didn't understand. So she like shuts down or self-destructs the ship, which I loved the whole sequence of that. She had to like screw up the thing. But then she tries to like shut it down halfway through, and I didn't understand that. I was like, why are you trying to save it? Save the ship?
I think she was thinking of shooting out the ship she was already in, shooting that sucker out with the alien inside of her. So I don't know.
I don't know either. But she tries to self-destruct it, doesn't work. You think you kill it, you think you nuke it out of space. You have like 3 shots where it just keeps blowing up again and again with weird colors. And then the twist of ages. The alien is on the shuttle with Ripley and Jones.
And they revealed that so good.
Yep. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming. I was like, oh, the movie's just about over. Kind of the same thing with Aliens, but we'll get to that then.
Yeah.
But brilliant.
Another funny thing is when they went out to the planet, whatever, and they were like walking to the whole egg scene, whatever. Those suits were not just uncomfortable, but they just couldn't breathe in them. They didn't have ventilation, so they basically filmed until they passed out. One of them almost died. Like it was like a big issue or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, we got a better idea. So what they did was, to make the scale bigger, they got kids. One of the cast, they got 2 of his sons in there to put them in the suits, and film whatever. And then they passed out. The kids, and they're like, you know what? Let's put ventilation in them now. Like, I found that so funny.
Well, I mean, that was 79.
Yeah. The guy that was in the xenomorph costume, he's like 6'10", and the costume he's in is like only like 6'6" tall. So like he was kind of shrunk in there, and he could only be in there for like 20 minutes max at a time.
Yeah. And
like he'd say that when they took his like the whole head off, it would just be like filled with sweat. Like it was like disgusting.
That's brutal. Man, the things people do for movies. That's brutal, but good job for sticking with it and making a timeless film.
Yeah. Worth it entirely. Any last thoughts for Alien?
I love the ending. She falls asleep with Jones, if I remember correctly. Jones, the cat that ties it together even though he's orange.
Ginger.
I heard that. Well, it's always an orange cat.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, Aliens.
Aliens.
James Cameron at his finest. I don't even think I've seen that many James Cameron movies.
I
Have you
wanna
seen
see-
that South Park episode with about James Cameron?
I maybe.
That's the only. That's funny.
Is it like him going on a rant about Avatar or something stupid?
He has like a song that he sings, and he goes in a submarine, and he raises the morality bar essentially from the bottom of the ocean. He's like doing what only James Cameron can do. It was funny. That's what I think of every time.
I've seen Titanic by him. I want to watch The Abyss because that was what he made before Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just have to. And I mean Terminator 2, Judgment Day, iconic.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be an episode at some point, but we'll get there when we get there.
Aliens starts right where the first one left off.
Yep.
Like
7-year gap, which is crazy. First one came out in 79. This came out in 86.
Right. It was
Yeah, and I think James Cameron came up with the idea. He's like, yo.
He wrote the screenplay.
Yeah, he was
When
like,
I
he was
saw it,
all
I
in
was
for it
like-
off the bat, and Ridley Scott's like, go for it.
Dude, I mean, as a sequel, I don't know if it's better than the original, but it comes pretty darn close. I would probably personally say I do like Aliens more than Alien, but it's like an oxymoron because Alien wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Therefore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Aliens, perfect sequel.
Yeah. Because,
Everything you want and more.
Yeah. Well, because it changes it up. It isn't. There's a lot of sequels that are like, yo, let's just do the exact same thing with different actors. No.
Mm-mm.
What they did was, everyone was stuck on a spaceship. Screw that. Everyone is stuck in the whole military, whatever you want to call it, and they're going down there to kill these suckers. But it goes wrong.
Yeah. It's a
brilliant,
perfect trope.
Yeah.
I love just the intro. You have Ripley, and it introduces like, oh, you've been in hypersleep for 57 years.
Mm-hmm.
She had a daughter. I don't remember. Was that referenced in the first one that she had a daughter?
I don't know, but I know that scene was cut for the theatrical Aliens. That's in the director's cut. That's why I told you to watch it, because it has scenes like that when it's like, because it's important for.
Just fills it out more. Yeah,
it's important for her and Newt later on.
Oh, Newt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love what they do. So they have that conversation. She's like, oh, I've been in hypersleep for 57 years. She's talking to Burke, who's a really cool character. Mm-hmm. And then the alien rips out of her chest. And then that was a dream. But all the information was real. Like, she was in hypersleep for 57 years. She got picked up by chance. Great setup. She's talking to a council trying to get her license back again. But they're like, why did you blow up this ship? It had a lot of resources on it. Your whole crew is dead, yada yada. And so basically she doesn't win. Mm-hmm. And then, that's the movie.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, but then they're like, yo, remember them alien that you...
Literally, like, the next day.
Yeah, and they were like, hey, remember that alien thing that you said is terrifying? We found a lot more if you want to come down with us. And she's like, what?
Okay, it's funny because they're terraforming the planet, and it's like literally it took them that long to find the giant alien, not like the alien, but the foreign spaceship that is in the first one.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, all these families, yay, some good old-fashioned going out there, having a good time with your kids. No.
Yeah.
No, the mom and dad, they go in, and he has a face sucker on.
Yeah.
And the kids are freaking the frick out because, everybody, I love how, like, that's literally the only thing you see with the families. Like, apart from Newt, like, you don't really see anyone unless they're duct taped to the wall.
Yeah. What I really like though is I forget the dude's name, but the android they have with that whole mission.
Bishop.
Yeah, because she's like terrified because I mean, she had it terrible in Alien.
Yeah.
But this dude's great. So it's like it's completely different because she's like, I have to trust him, but he's an android, He can just go completely off the rails. But he doesn't. It's really cool.
He's one of the best characters.
Yeah.
I love it. Is a trope. Military, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna fight them. We're gonna blow them up. We're gonna be A-okay. And you see the technology, like
the very masculine lesbian in there.
Yeah,
like
you have
perfect.
like everybody has like giant guns. Everybody has everything. They got this like Batmobile on steroids.
They're all like insanely fitted out to the.
Yeah,
they're ready to like punch.
They're ready to go. You're rooting for them. Ripley has this cool thing where she's like, "What can I do?" And they're like, "I don't know. What can you do?" She's like, "I can drive those android mech things."
Mm-hmm.
And it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny because she hops in one and she just starts moving equipment. And then they start laughing. Ripley's dynamic with everybody, like, they're mocking her. They're making fun of her. They're like, "You're crazy. You're out of your mind." But you as the audience is like, "No, these guys are cooked." But it's great because right before everything happens, they're like, "Take out your ammo. If you shoot your ammo, you're going to blow this whole thing up." And that's such a disadvantage, and that's why a lot of them get killed.
Yeah.
Great. It happens. A lot of the people die. Flamethrower, shotgun, everything. But then you have like a couple survivors, and you're like, okay, we're still fighting. We're still doing things. And then the spaceship comes down, but the spaceship has been infiltrated. They're like, "We're going to go back to orbit and nuke the heck out of this planet." And you're like, "All right, let's do it." And then the thing just like, just falls towards them.
Yeah.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No.
I really like this movie. I thought it was well done. The effects and just the things that they did, amazing. Aliens budget.
Okay.
Before I forget.
I'm going to say at least double.
So 18.5 million.
Okay.
The box office was 131 million.
They did even better. That's great. That's good. That's really good.
It deserves it.
Yeah.
Newt and Ripley, just adorable. Yeah. So sweet.
Well, it's another trope of finding like casualties in a way, or just like civilians. Like, I mean, Jurassic World Rebirth had a whole family stuck on this island as other stuff's going on, and they're just in the way, and it's really annoying, and you just want to kill them all anyway. It doesn't matter.
The dinosaurs? Or
Jurassic Park 3, same way.
Okay, yeah.
With just the civilians. But Newt, perfect.
You love Newt.
Yeah, you love her, and it's like...
She's so cute, and you just like... Ripley had a daughter who would have been like her age, and it's just... It fits so perfectly.
Yeah.
So perfectly.
Yeah. And like... Yeah, she just becomes like a mother-daughter
exactly,
thing.
and like you're rooting for it because it's not it's cliche, sure, but it's not cheesy, and it's so well done where you love the protagonist, and you're like, you hate these aliens, and you're like, all right, let's get them.
And then Newt gets kidnapped in that one bit, and you're like, oh no.
Yep.
Yeah. So then that becomes a whole like, we are getting her back, and it's great.
The whole thing with Burke. So Burke is like the specialist or whatever, and he's like he's kind of like Ash. He's like, we gotta save this investment, this life form, we gotta preserve it. So he locks Newt and Ripley in a room with one of the things, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna kill this guy, frick this guy, he's a scumbag. Like, he locks him. He's like, if I get a face hugger on one of them, I could take him home and make lots of money. He gets his just desserts, but he locks the doors behind him, which is a huge hassle. But, I mean, the alien kills him. So.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yeah.
I love when Bishop, the android, is analyzing all of this stuff. So he's like looking in a microscope under the organisms, and you just see him, and he's like enamored by it. He's like, these things are beautiful. And you're like, oh crap, he's going to be like Ash and he's going to preserve it. Nope, not at all. He's a great guy. He risks himself to get the spaceship so they can all leave.
Do you like the scene when she's in the suit at the end with a queen alien, which amazing reveal.
Right.
And she's like, get away from her. Such an iconic line.
I love, so they did it kind of like they did it in Alien, where it's like you think everything's fine, but the queen alien hung on to the thing, and it stabs Bishop, and I was like, that's genuinely startled me. I was like, oh, everything blew up, everything's fine. No, but yeah, no, it was great. Newt gets kidnapped, and you have this scene with Ripley. She's like, "All right, I got 18 minutes." She gears up, takes grenades, takes her guns.
Yeah.
She's ready. She's gonna go in the elevator, and that scene is really good.
Mm-hmm. And she's stealthily going there.
Especially,
she sees the queen, starts burning the queen up.
The introduction to the queen, where you're like, so these aliens, they lay eggs inside. They lay eggs, and then they lay eggs inside the humans. But who lays the eggs? And you're just like, oh.
And then you see.
Yeah. There was that one Marine who was really annoying. He's like whining and freaking out.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, like when they first did the mission, he was just like crying, basically.
Yeah, it's like,
grow up,
bro. Like, you should not be a Marine. But I loved the ending because there's like a possible romantic interest, and I haven't seen the third or the fourth one. I read the premise for the third one, and I was like, that seems interesting. But I guess, why haven't you watched the third and the fourth one?
Okay, so I'm gonna read the plot for the third one.
Yeah.
Out loud, just because.
Did I read something
else? This is the reason I don't want to watch the third one.
Okay.
So this came out in '92. It's directed by David Fincher, who did Fight Club, Seven, Zodiac, Gone Girl, Social Network, Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Big director. He's made a lot of amazing movies. He made Alien 3. Just why? Now, this was way early in his career, so it's, whatever. It has a 2.8 on Letterboxd. The plot.
Yeah.
After escaping with Newt and Hicks from the alien planet, Ripley crash lands on
a planet.
Planet. A prison planet, and host to a facility. Unfortunately, although Newt and Hicks do not survive the crash,
what? Okay.
A more unwelcome visitor does. That's why I didn't watch it, because it basically retcons the end of Aliens. Because Aliens is such a good ending, and then Alien 3 is like, guess what? It's just Ripley again.
Well, I didn't know that Hicks and Newt died.
It's the opening scene.
That's so sad.
Because, they open the thing and you see blood everywhere and stuff, but she's fine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not Newt.
Yeah.
I just want to pull up that scene of Newt saying affirmative because it's so cute. Why?
Now you know.
Why?
That's why I literally have all 6 of these freaking movies, and there's two of them in here I will never watch. Because also they switched from practical to CGI. 90 CGI.
Yeah.
I ain't
What's the
trusting.
premise for the fourth one? Who knows?
It basically right after the ending of the third one. In ways, should I just say it?
I guess, because I'm not gonna watch it.
So Alien 3 ends with Ripley sacrificing herself, and the fourth one's about resurrecting her. It's called Alien Resurrection, because they resurrect Ripley.
But that one has a different...
thousands of years later, so it's like Ripley, but it isn't like her mentally.
Yeah.
But Sigourney Weaver's still in it in a way.
Is that a different director too?
Yeah. I have no idea.
When did the fourth one come out? So the third one, 92.
Does it just say on your app? I have to pull it up, dang it.
Sigourney Weaver, she's in Avatar.
Yep.
Is she like a
Sadly.
main character?
No, I think she dies. Spoilers.
Well, she's in the second one.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she is. I don't know.
Alien Resurrection was 1997.
Yeah, 97.
It has a 2.6.
Same year as Titanic came out. And this is directed by the guy that did Amelie? I heard that's a really good movie or whatever.
Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's 72
So-
years old. Oh, yeah.
I just
know what
don't
you
care. Because to watch Alien Resurrection, you have to watch Alien 3. And I'm just not putting myself through.
mean. Dude, why would they kill the best parts?
Yeah. Well, they killed it with the freaking movie, bro. That's what
Apparently
they did.
there's a comic book adaptation, but it's just from the film, so...
Okay.
Now my whole day is ruined. Newt is dead. What's the point of
Yeah.
anything?
That's why you just stop at Aliens, because she's not dead.
Yay,
that's
they
just-
live
yeah,
happily
yeah.
ever
Yeah,
after.
that's how
She meets Jones, and they just have
That's the
Hicks and Ripley
It's
have...
the last one in that time period, because all the other ones are prequels.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are the prequels good? Yeah. Are they good?
Prometheus is great.
That's Ridley Scott, too.
Yeah. But if you want to watch Prometheus, you have to watch Alien Covenant after it because they
Right.
both go perfectly together. Just like Alien and Aliens,
Yeah.
only it's like the same type of premise going on. Like it doesn't completely switch over.
Yeah, I heard they were gonna make like a third Alien, but they never did, and a fourth one, but they just I don't know what happened. What is like the premise of?
Prometheus.
Yeah, because I did hear good things.
It's so. Do you remember in the first one when they are exploring the ship
Mm-hmm.
and you see like the cockpit, like the whole weird thing?
Yep.
It's about those people.
Okay.
The ones that basically made the aliens. So it's very like kind of its own religious aspect, like gods type thing. Which I mean, you can think of it however you want, but
Okay.
I think it's still really cool.
Well,
let me read the premise.
I'm like I want to watch it now, but
Yeah,
also we're doing an episode on aliens.
We can do one about the Alien prequels. I'm down because
Okay.
we can do those two and maybe even Romulus. Throw that in there because I like Romulus a lot too.
Which one's Romulus?
It's the one
that just came out.
It came out last year. It takes place between Alien and Aliens. It has nothing to do with any of them. It's just
Okay.
aliens. There's a lot of insane things in there. There's like a lot of face huggers just crawling around and stuff. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And there's a scene with zero gravity of a girl swimming through space basically with alien blood everywhere and she's like avoiding it. It's really cool.
Okay.
People say it's mid just because, it just brings back what we loved about the first and second and just kind of made another type of thing with it. Alright, Prometheus. A team of explorers discover a clue to the origins of mankind on Earth, leading them on a journey to the darkest corners of the universe. There, they must fight a terrifying battle to save the future of the human race.
I'll add this.
Yeah, so it doesn't it doesn't have like the xenomorphs in it and that
Okay.
all that, but it's still a really cool mystery. And the sequel to that one, Covenant. First off, look at the poster this sucker has. I can't.
Is that Godzilla?
No, it's just Alien with a bunch of I don't know. It's really cool. I don't even know if it's gonna. Cause I have to show the people, the
Right.
viewers, after showing Micah. Dude, that autofocus.
Alien
I love so
Covenant,
much.
2017,
Mm-hmm.
and then Romulus. I do love the cover of Romulus. Like that goes hardcore. The red.
Yeah,
That's.
but
pretty
it's.
good.
I wouldn't say a spoiler, but I mean like you are introduced to this character and you just know right off the bat the
Oh.
poster is just a face hugger on her head, so you just know it's gonna happen.
It's like Tron Ares. The
Red.
The freaking. Yeah. Dude, let me see if I can find that one clip I was talking about with Newt.
Dude, you're gonna
Rebecca.
show me a YouTube clip on the pod. You really gonna put yourself through this?
Well,
So I'm not editing this. Just letting you know.
I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah, okay.
I love Newt. Probably my favorite character.
Yeah.
Her and Jones.
Definitely my favorite kid stuck in adult situation type of trope, which it was just perfectly done. Probably started the trope, I don't even know, but did it flawlessly in my opinion.
I loved just like the Batmobile on steroids they have,
Mhm.
and then Ripley's driving it, getting them out of there, and she's just like denting everything.
Yeah.
That was really good. The final fight scene was cool. I didn't really think much of it, like, because I was like, oh, she just sucks it out of space. What if it lands on another planet?
Yeah. But that's really all you can do.
Yeah.
Is just give it a timeout for a couple years.
A couple hundreds of years just
Hopefully.
drifting through space. Maybe those aliens find that guy from 2001
Yeah.
and they're just like
That'd be a crazy twist right there.
Crazy,
the monolith is what started
the
alien
monolith.
race. Yeah.
The monolith created the aliens.
Or the aliens created the monolith. Never know. Unless we watched 2010, the year we made contact.
Yeah, that's true. Which
Yeah.
I probably won't watch.
Oh yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch either. I do think it would be kind of cool though if they did do a movie for the third book still, because I mean think about it. So came out 68.
Yep.
2001. Then next one came out in 84. If I'm not wrong. So that's a whole like 20 years basically or something around there. But it's like it's been 40 years. So it's like what if you drop 3000? Make
Well,
that. I think that would just be cool.
It would be cool,
Even
but you don't
if
even
it
know if
isn't-
the premise is good though. Like, you have no idea what the second one's about, and you don't know how that continues. But maybe we should make that movie.
Maybe, honestly.
2025. Well, it'd probably be like 2026.
2026
making.
I'd say 2030 we'll be ready.
2030, and we'll make a movie about the year 3000.
2 million subscribers. We'll make a fully fledged movie.
We'll make Velocipaster 3
before the second one's out.
Before the second one comes out.
You know how funny that would be? It's like bigger budget than any of that.
Kickstarter, yeah. Everybody invest in us.
Yeah. Speaking of Kickstarter, I'm kind of sad. But there's this one YouTuber I love. He did 2 seasons of it called Musician Mansion. He gets a bunch of famous YouTubers that just play music, gets them all together, and they all like draw straws basically to find out what band they're gonna be with.
Okay.
And then they basically have like challenges to make music with like certain things they gotta do with it. Okay. And then they perform them at the end. And on the first day, this is season 2. Season 1 sucks. Season one, they got a bunch of people, and they're like, let's just do a bunch of challenges. So it was like disgusting food to eat. Like it had nothing to do with music. Okay. Besides the first episode. First episode's good. But season 2, they locked in. They got a whole camera crew and everything. And it's like 6 or 8 episodes. And oh man, just every day they had to like come up with a song, and at the end of the week they were performing to like a live crowd. Mm-hmm. And there was 3 bands in total, so they like had to vote whoever was the opener, you know. And there's judges to see like who actually won. Really cool how I did it, but the YouTuber does not have enough money to make another season, so he started a Kickstarter to raise $200,000 for it, and he's at, last I checked, $20,000. And I'm like, dude, I would like donate like $1,000 right now, but I'm like, I should not.
Let's not go to.
No, we're going.
Criterion film collections. We are going. Let's just give all of our money to Kickstarter.
We are going. I do not care. I love it so much.
Do you think Aliens is better than Alien?
It depends on just how you look on it, you know? Because if you want to watch something terrifying, Alien is more terrifying. Mm-hmm. But Aliens is like, dude, they're like beating the crap out of aliens, and then the aliens are beating the crap out of them, you know? And then it's the whole get away from her, and you're basically a boxing match between the two. So good. Both of them are like on the same level, easily.
They're both
when it comes to rewatching, I'd say Aliens, just because there's more stuff going on, you know? Yeah. Like if I were to just rewatch any of them, it would probably just be Aliens. Because Aliens is a lot more slow moving, and you already know what's gonna happen. So
right.
If you already know what's gonna happen, Aliens is just better on the watch.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Because I was gonna rewatch it, but I just forgot to. I still saw it this year, so it counts.
You're fired.
In January.
You saw it in January?
Yeah.
Bro, so you don't remember anything.
I do. I remember.
Newt?
Yeah. That's it. No, I just don't remember their names, but I remember still what happens.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Aliens was really good. I really did enjoy it. I thought that it's like, I mean, it's cliche, it's a trope, but it's just so well done. Mm-hmm. James Cameron.
The star of the trope. Don't say his name like that. He don't
James Cameron.
You don't.
Now I have to watch Avatar. If Aliens was so good, Avatar has to be that good too.
Rage bait.
What if James Cameron directed Joker 2? Ooh.
It'd all be blue.
Collide.
It'd all be blue.
They'd all be blue. That would be funny. We should do like
no.
What if this director directed this movie?
That good idea. Honestly.
It could be something.
Yeah.
What if Stanley Kubrick directed Barbie?
What if Kubrick directed Star Wars?
Ooh.
What if Christopher Nolan directed the sequel trilogy of Star Wars?
Star Wars. What if I don't have anybody. What if
I honestly do a whole episode on this, and they're just saying them stupidly right now.
Damien Chazelle.
Oh boy.
Directed Begonia.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting.
Ooh. What if Steven Spielberg directed 50 Shades of Grey? No, I don't know.
All right, that's too far.
Yeah, too far.
Um,
I have the whole trilogy. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I promise.
what's the second one called? What's the second one called?
Thank you for listening to our episode.
Do you know what the second one's called?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know what the third one's called?
Yes. Green Room episode 10. It was very fun.
We can't end it on that note, dude. I don't even know what the second and third one's called.
Yes, you'll never know.
Just saying, that's just food for thought. I'm just going to be thinking about that
Where's
a
the
lot.
food?
If you are going to watch any movie this week, I'm talking to the audience,
Circle.
you should watch... Well, Circle is really good.
Circle.
But if you were to watch one movie... The Dictator. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say something.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Or something terrible.
Philosophaster. No, like genuinely, I would say you should watch. Let's go. My movie recommendation of this week is going to be Thank You for Smoking.
Okay. My recommendation for this week is Christine. So I saw it this week. I liked it a lot. John Carpenter.
No,
He's
you
the
have
goat.
to. You have to say like another movie, not one that you watched.
No, not another one. Okay, fine. I'm gonna say Licorice Pizza.
There you go.
Did you just end it?
No, I didn't end it.
Okay,
I was clicking down to stuff.
I heard it click and I was like, oh boy, cut you out.
What was I just gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair. That's like actually coming out in December. Like they're actually doing that. I thought it was just
At our theater.
I think so.
Okay.
Dude, 4 hours. There better be like
They better have
content in there that wasn't
They
in
better have freaking urinals in there or something.
a big slushy cup.
Oh boy.
Well, just don't drink water.
Now I'm gonna feel like I'm dying.
That's true. We gotta, if we go, we're gonna have to like smuggle stuff in, cause I'm gonna need like
4 meals. McDonald's run beforehand.
I'm gonna be like,
That's what I did before.
dude, I might be dying. Like, no, I'll need like something. Like, I'll need an energy drink or something. 4 hours. It can't be late. It has to be like in the afternoon.
Dude, imagine there being a showing at like 11 at night or something.
Dude, I'd fall asleep.
I mean, they wouldn't do that to the workers.
No, I would
no
fall
way,
asleep.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't they like?
They
They
probably-
always close it at the same time. I think. Our
Well, it should
movie
just-
theater.
it should just be like midnight or something. I mean, I went to a showing before that was. I think I saw F1 at 10 one time,
Okay.
and we left at like 12:30.
Well, sometimes were there people there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, they have to have workers there just because.
Yeah. What's gonna happen if there's no supervision? That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, it's kind of cool they chose us as adults, but you know, there's still.
Yeah,
Moments.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Because, like, if I was there after hours, I'd be in the back making myself popcorn. I'd be like... I mean, that's a joke,
You'd
obviously.
pay.
I would...
Pay, but you'd make.
I wouldn't do that because that's not... I would pay, like, $5 and they'd be like, actually, it's $70 for large popcorn.
You wanna hear a funny story?
Yeah.
Before we finish off, my coworker was telling me a story. Is he used to do a lot of stupid things as not a child but like a teen, you know?
Yeah.
One thing he did was he knew how to ride horse. So he and his buddy found a horse and buggy that had no one in it. And both of them hopped in there and they had the hats were in there, so they just put the hats on.
Heck yeah.
And they started just riding around or whatnot for a bit. And then they like brought them back to the like where they found it, and like the owner was like standing out there, just like staring, like death staring them. He didn't say a single word, and the guys were like, "We found the horse, like we found the buggy somewhere, so we're bringing it back." And you can just hear the horses like heavy breathing, like they're just running them back.
All right, that's kind of based,
Hysterical,
though.
yeah.
I would do that. Well, I wouldn't do that because I don't know how to ride a horse.
You just figure it out.
I
man.
mean, I played
Just-
Red Dead 2.
Got it.
So I'd figure it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Xbox
last
controller just
any
the horse
last,
ain't moving. Yeah.
any last things you'd like to say before we close episode
Aliens
10
amazing.
out?
Alien amazing.
James Cameron amazing. What does he
Ridley
look
Scott,
like?
Amazing.
Actually,
James Cameron.
I don't know what he looks like.
Long face.
Oh, he's Canadian?
Yeah, you gonna take it back? Better take it back.
Aliens is the worst film I've ever seen in my life. I think Damien Chazelle is Canadian too.
Oh, don't be ruining too many directors for me, bro.
Canadian. Nope, never mind. He's American. That's my bad. He's from Rhode Island. His mother is American Canadian.
You.
And his father's French American.
Whoa.
Best of both worlds.
Are you just looking up Canadian directors?
No, I just want to see what James Cameron looks like.
Someone. Looks like a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Have you ever seen the stand-up bit when a guy was like doing crowd work and he asked the guy, he's like, "What's your name?" And the guy's like, "Zach." And he's like making jokes about it, and then he finds out he's Zack Snyder. Have you seen that bit?
No.
I'll have to show you off camera. It's great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Viewers, have you seen that? All 10 of you that are not
Chat,
even
pull that
listening to
up. Zack Snyder.
the only views we get
Be
are
like,
like
Zack
first
Snyder,
5 minutes.
Man of Steel sucked, but Watchmen was amazing.
And his cut of Justice League.
That's what I would do. I'd be like,
Amazing.
I would probably roast, if I ever met like a director, I'd be like, man, this movie sucked. But then I'd be like, but this other movie? And then I'd go into it, like all the things I like.
And then they tell you that the movie you like a lot, they didn't like making at all, but the other one they love making that you hate. It's like, whoops.
Like, what are you doing? I really think we should be directors. I think we would be good. Like, just yelling at people, telling them what to do.
Dude, I don't like being stressed out. And being
yeah.
Being in film,
should not
all
be in
that
film.
all that is
That
like,
is just
like when they
stress.
filmed the whole bit of her saying "get away from her." That was one take. They were just like, "Okay, you get here. Okay, we're done. Let's move over here." Like, they were going so quick. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
There's no way. And like all the behind the scenes is like they're all like
all the effects.
Man, we're like delayed by like a whole week.
Yeah.
I could never. That's why I'm like, I'd write a screenplay, you know? I'd be there on set a couple of days, see how it is, and then just dip and just call it.
Be like,
just call it. Just got my paycheck, you know, and just call it a day.
Mm.
There's no stress, you know. I have all the time to write. Well, probably not even that. That would probably give me stress.
It is interesting how like Hollywood is. Like when you're watching movies, so like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Babylon, the movie is about making movies, so you like see the directors and the stuff behind. And there's that whole thing with Babylon when the room is hot and she's like, the mic is picking up and everybody's like freaking out and the one guy probably dies. We don't know. Same with like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Kind of just interesting. In Nope, like near the beginning when he has the horse on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah,
get to see behind the scenes. I think it'd be fun for a little bit, and then you'd be like, all right.
It'd be fun
2 weeks notice.
Probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because then it'll just be like, yo, can you come over here, help me with this, you know? And like, especially like the director.
Right.
The one that's supposed to direct and tell people where to go. I don't.
But there's just like so much work that goes in a movie. Like there's just countless amounts of people. Yeah. And like it just blows my mind, especially like with Marvel stuff. Like you just have people doing animation for the CGI and like just loads and loads and loads of people.
I saw the 2-hour documentary about Game of Thrones the last season, how they made that.
Yeah.
And it's really cool seeing how much work they put in. And then like
no
the writing.
Yeah.
The writing is what ruined it. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Still, like it's honestly the best CGI of the show. But
it's
still. Yeah.
I mean, that's the same thing with any art form. Like, you have to have so many things perfect. Like, with music, you have to have good lyrics, which is its own, like, thing that you have to master. You have to have, like, good production, good sound mixing. You have to have people on instruments that know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just, I mean, yeah, but with film, like, just all the different departments, it's insane. Especially, like, with Lord of the Rings. I mean, you had the sound engineers, and it's like... They have to make sounds for these things that they don't know what would sound like.
Yeah,
so
Foley artists.
Right.
Insane. Yeah. Well,
John Howe.
I saw that one scene when they had to do that one chant for something, and they went to the stadium, and they just had it mic'd up, and they're like, they had screens of just saying what to chant, and they were just doing it, and that's how they got the sound, and like that's amazing.
When they made the sound for the Balrog, they just rolled like a pipe down the stairs, and then for the Ringwraiths, they just had Walsh. Scream, one of the producers, like she could just scream like that, so they're like, all right, we're just doing that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. it would be fun to be an actor, but probably not. I probably couldn't take getting yelled at.
Well, not
like,
even,
do it like this.
not even that, but like think about like they're like, okay, you're gonna do this one scene of you like petting this thing that doesn't exist. You walk in, the whole thing's just green, and then there's just like one guy wearing a green suit, and he's like holding something up that you're supposed to just hold, and you're supposed to be like very emotional, crying.
That's not
but
even
it's just all green.
acting,
Yeah,
right.
it's like, well, no, it's honestly the craziest acting because you have to make everything up in your head.
But at the same, yeah, I mean, there's that one scene in The Hobbit where Gandalf is like with the dwarves, and he's like, he had to be in a separate room, and like he just broke down in tears, Ian McKellen, because he wasn't with anybody else, and he had to like improvise it on his own, and it's just like, it's brutal. Like it's crazy to see how far we've come, for sure, with just film and the dynamics and evolution of making it. But man, it just really makes you think like there's a lot of work that goes into movies, even like Joker 2.
Yeah, and I just find that crazy though. It's like, I mean, think about it though. Those people, they're there for the paycheck,
right?
Like they're not there for the love of the game. They're like, Joker 2, it's a musical.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
If
And
they
then they're
had-
like,
yeah.
we're paying you like 20 grand for like every like whatever, and they're like, oh, never mind.
That's very true.
Yeah, but
I would be in Joker 2 if I got money. I'll sing and dance and whatnot if you give me a paycheck.
bet.
Wait, pause. Chad, take that back.
No, too late.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I think that's our 10th episode.
Okay, you're wrapping it. I wrapped it a couple of times. You don't do the fingers. The fingers is weird. But yeah, episode 10, double digits. Watch me be wrong, and it's like actually episode.
Well, it depends
5
on when you
still.
release. Yeah, it depends on when you release them.
I'm still releasing them in order. I'm gonna do it differently whenever it hits holidays. If you want to do it.
What's coming out this Wednesday?
This Wednesday?
Is that 2001?
Yeah, 2001 is coming out.
And then next Wednesday
will be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I gotta plan ahead though, because one of the episodes I want to do is a lot of pre-work we have to do for it. Anyway, that's another episode. I'm happy we did this. It was great, fun times.
Love Alien.
Absolute
Love Aliens.